Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. You've heard the phrase, man versus boy, when you get two fighters and one just looks like a grown-up and the other one looks like kind of an inexperienced, immature opponent. And we kind of saw that today with Nina Hughes defending her WBA World Bantamweight title against Katie Healy. Now, this is not a video slagging off Katie Healy, nothing against the lady at all. But Nina's 40. She came off an excellent win against Jamie Mitchell, the American, who was a very, very good fighter herself. And she was going to fight Shannon Courtney. And instead, Shannon dropped out for whatever reason. So in comes Katie Healy, 25 years of age, undefeated. But Katie hasn't fought anyone. I think she was 6-0 going in, and she'd only had one fight against a girl with a winning record. And I think she'd been 10-round once. The rest of them were 6-rounders, or maybe a couple of 4-rounders thrown in there. So experience-wise, not a chance. 15 years younger than the champ. She was up against it, but she did have certain physical advantages. 5'7", Katie Healy, to Nina Hughes' 5'3". It's pretty obvious what she needs to do. Keep Nina controlled, contain the aggression and the power and the strength which Nina has shown in the past, showed against Jamie Mitchell, who herself was a very tough lady. Nina coming up, she beat Tycee Gallagher over 10 rounds, who was undefeated at the time. That was a good win. And the Jamie Mitchell win, Jamie was undefeated as well, and that's who she took the title off. So could Katie make a fight of it? Well, she hung tough. She was very, very game. In the first round, I thought Nina kind of edged it on aggression. In the second round, I seem to remember it being a bit closer. Of course, these are 2-minute rounds, which I hate, and only 10 of them. In the third round, I thought Katie was beginning to... She's a very, very upright boxer, but she's got this sort of gangly demeanour. She's not like a sort of, female welterweight Thomas Hearns. She kind of looks a bit, not so much awkward, like a Sebastian Fundora type, so tall and a little bit, almost like a bit touch of the Bambi about her as she staggers around the ring when hit. Not because she's hurt necessarily, but because she's sort of knocked off balance because she's so tall and thin. But in the third round, she got the jab working a little bit and she threatened to come into the fight. But no, it wasn't happening because Nina turned the screws, got stuck in, and was just physically so much stronger, and was getting into her, getting up close, bullying her, landing some very big punches with both hands. A couple of the swinging sort of overhand rights clipped Katie. I think in maybe the 5th round, she was actually a little bit shaken. Her legs did shudder genuinely. But she couldn't seem to plant her feet, Katie, and get the jab working and keep Nina at bay. Nina was just too strong, and Nina actually accentuated her height difference, the smaller difference, and was able to sort of swing in and land punches, head, body. It didn't really matter. She was slinging punches with mean intentions. And after I think it was after 7 rounds, 8 rounds, the corner said to Katie, "Look, do you want to win this title or not? Because you're on the away, you're the away fighter." Kate, this was on a DAZN show. Nina is a matchroom fighter. You've got to go out there and take it. And she just didn't seem to have the physical strength, Katie. And she's only 25, so she can come again, but she's going to have to fill out a bit. She's going to have to get that, woman strength into her. Because she looked very, not brittle, that's the wrong word, because she did show a lot of toughness, but she just didn't seem to have that physicality about her needed to take on, to sort of impose her jab, to impose her height advantage, the reach advantage. It was kind of easy for Nina to sort of walk in the front door and land with both hands. So at the end of the day, at the end of the fight, I had this 99-91, or did I have it 98-92? It was something along those lines to Nina Hughes. 2 of the judges had it a shutout, which I thought was a bit unfair on Katie. I thought Katie may have won a couple of rounds. And I think the 3rd judge had it 99-91. But there's no doubt who won the fight. It was Nina Hughes. And now, of course, she's talking about taking on Ebony Bridges. I think that'd be a brilliant fight. Ebony's got a belt, IBF belt, I think. Nina's got the WBA. It's a natural. They're both matchroom fighters. They're both based in England. Well, obviously, Nina's from England, but Ebony's based herself over here as well. Put them together. Let's get a unification going. And for Katie Healy, it's back to the drawing board. Maybe as she gets a little bit older, she gets a bit physically stronger, she'll be able to impose herself a bit more. But let's hear what you thought of the fight if you saw it. Let us know. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and like the video. Just takes you a second to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And we want to build the channel up. Please give us a hand here. And yeah, we'll speak again soon. Bye for now.